We all have that one grocery store we like best. You know the one. The place you know where those crunchy dill pickles are. Or maybe it carries your favorite chocolate-covered stick thingies. You basically know the whole store inside and out. But what about shopping at a store you've never been to before? Everything then becomes a discovery. Hi, I'm Healthy Mackenzie. I like to learn about grocery stores and review them. Now when I travel, of course I miss my local foodie spots. But I love checking out new places and seeing what other cultures eat and how they bring food into the home. Welcome to the Grocery Checkout. This video features when I traveled to London, East London to be specific, where the Shoreditch area is known for their alternative trends, up-and-coming art and fashion, and plenty of new foods to try. During my time there, I got the chance to learn about a grocery store that's been around for a couple of decades. It's simply called The Grocery. Let's check it out. This is The Grocery, a health food store started by two friends, Simon Hill and Joff Goodman, in the 90s. They wanted to create a place that they would want to shop in. At the time, this area of the city was an absolute food desert with no access to fresh food whatsoever. The building was actually a former bank, but it was also once a fax machine store, a tattoo shop, and it even recorded a radio show. Well, the founders quickly realized they didn't want to carry big name brand products from Persil or Unilever or Procter & Gamble. So they brought in additional people, former Fresh and Wild employees, which if you don't know, was once a UK store that has since been acquired by Whole Foods. And together, they helped to bring in local and international, organic and eco-friendly products. This charming store is an absolute pleasure to shop in. And wait for it, it even has a spa. Yes, you heard that right. Not only can you have your coffee and cake in the cafe, you can get a variety of therapeutic treatments there as well. And I haven't even gotten to the part about the wine tasting. The owners of the grocery hand select all their products from local and international suppliers. They carry everything from Norwegian coffee to locally sprouted salads that are grown via hydroponics in a former tube tunnel in Clapham. There's organic kale and spinach from Kent, meats from Ireland, chicken and beef from the same farm that supplies the Prince of Wales. Laura, the manager I spoke with, said, "Yes, we sell meat, but we are selling the best we can find. We care deeply about the animal welfare." They try to sell as much seasonal food as possible, but in order to meet specific London demands, they are still having to sell strawberries in November. Over the years, the amount of vegan products stocked has continued to expand. The grocery is proud to offer choice. They don't just have one vegan product to choose from either. If you want chilled vegan mayonnaise, they have 3. If you want ambient, they have 5. And cheeses, well, they have a whole shelf dedicated to them in the refrigerator. In particular, demands for nut milks have skyrocketed. Suppliers have had to cap the amount of oat milk they can receive, which unfortunately allows for larger supermarkets to cherry-pick their products. But nevertheless, the grocery continues to stock their aisles with carefully selected products for their customers. And when it comes to food wastage, there's very little. The staff are fed the perishable foods. Anything that cannot be sold the next day will run through the register as wastage, and this lets the supplier know how their product is selling. And then it's given to the staff of over 30 people. There's actually very little that's thrown away. Now, what really sets the grocery apart is their amazing selection of wine, with over 90% of it being natural, organic, vegan, and sulfate-free. They specialize in buying from small producers around the world. There's a free wine tasting every Friday, and you can sign up for £20 to be a wine club member. They offer seasonal wines to try, and quite often the winemaker themselves will come and tell you about their fermentation process. It's as if the vineyard tour comes to you. How cool is that? And true to London architecture, the brick ceilings in this section of the store are part of the overground train, and you can hear it every time a train passes over. There's also a lovely cafe with extra seating downstairs. The on-site kitchen prepares a daily lunch service, offering 2 hot food options as well as a salad, and I highly recommend it. It was about 7 or 8 years ago when the old staff room got converted into a spa space, offering massages, yoga, and reflexology, to name a few. The founders quickly realized they needed to hire a specialty manager to run the spa, and it's been thriving ever since. The grocery would love to expand their operation, but competition for a good location is fierce. Not only are they up against other health food stores, but other national chains as well. They have to compete with Marks & Spencer, Tesco, Sainsbury, but they welcome local competition from places like Planet Organic, As Nature Intended, Eat 17, Hackney Fresh, the plant-based supermarket. Their view is bring it on. If they can be a part of getting more people eating consciously, ethically, and thinking about how they're fueling themselves, everyone wins, really. People supporting organic farms are what it's all about, because sourcing local foods is the future. Monocrop farming on its own is unsustainable. It's a shift of consciousness, really, and the grocery is right there, thriving as the organic trend grows. But there's no need to shout it from the rooftops. As they say, it's just what they do. In conclusion, if you're ever in London's East End, the grocery is definitely a cool place to check out, no matter what you're into. This unique shop has so much to offer. It's an absolute gem. And if you go, make sure to say hello to the shop cat, Asbo. Thanks for watching The Grocery Checkout.